Hello, hello, everybody. Time to get started. Sorry, I am a little late. This is why I said 7-ish. Emphasis on the ish today. Yeah, it's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Good thing I did say 7-ish because, yeah, today I needed it. I actually still look like a hot mess, but I was able to get into the shower right before I hopped on live, and that's part of the reason why I was a little bit late, because I wanted to make sure I was able to do that. And fun fact, my daughter is starting high school tomorrow, so that's exactly why I was a little bit late. I was making sure that she was all set. Not starting high school tomorrow, actually, correction. She's in orientation, but so getting her ready for all of that, put myself on the back burner. So very, very excited for her. She's going to be doing her orientation, and because of that, she is all cute and ready to go for tomorrow, and me, not so much. I didn't get a chance to straighten my hair tonight, but it's all good because she's all put together for tomorrow, and me, I can worry about that another time. So, how is everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing well on this Tuesday evening. For those of you who don't know me, I am Jasmine, and I am so excited to finally get some time to talk to everyone a bit about myself, because honestly, before, I used to come on lives all the time in the past. I used to do a lot of makeup tutorials and things like that, and then I kind of fell off and got into a lot of work and kind of the regular day-to-day stuff. Thank you. I'm from New Jersey and born and raised in New Jersey and really never left. So part of me wants to get out and explore and get out of this area eventually. And then part of me is a little hesitant. So we're going to get to know all of this as time goes on as well. But yeah, there's a lot about me. I have a very layered approach to me. Hi, Tunnelly. There's a lot of depth to me. I am not a one size fits all, and that's why I created the Be Unique community for everyone else that is not one size fits all. And you're going to get to know my story, my journey, and honestly, I hope it gives you everything that you need so that you can move forward and have your own voice as well, so that you're empowered in your own life and in the lives of others to not only help, but share messages of empowerment, community, and anything else that's needed, to be quite honest. So feel free, as time goes on, ask questions, put your comments in there, anything like that. I am an open book for the most part, and I have no problem answering questions. So, a little bit about me. I am, like I said, born and raised in New Jersey. I am 38 years old. I know a lot of you have seen me in my pictures and my videos and have thought that I'm younger. I am not. I have a lot of wisdom to me at this point, and I also have a lot to learn still, and I'm really proud of that, because with a lot of the wisdom that's come so far has also come a lot of lessons and a lot of humility as well. So with that being said, I am very excited and grateful that I am on the journey to get my master's currently for mental health clinical counseling. And right now, I think I've completed, or tomorrow actually is my last class. I'm so excited. I think it's my 5th class. class I've completed at this point, or 6th class. I'm not even 100% sure, but I'm far into it at this point. So I'm so excited, and I still am rocking a 4.0 GPA. So I am acing all of my classes. I love it. I am definitely in my calling. So anyone that has any questions, concerns, anything like that, feel free to let me know about it. I can answer any of your questions as they come in. I also created that Be Unique community that you see me posting about, putting links in, anything like that. You can click it at any point in time, everyone. It will not only give you resources to any kind of mental health community that you need, it will also give you the resources that you need to come and reach out to me directly, okay? You can then meet with me one-on-one. It doesn't have to be up front and in front of anyone like this community is right now. It doesn't have to be across my platform. It is completely private. Hi, how are you? It will be just that, me and you, one-on-one. And it doesn't have to be really clinical either, just so everyone knows. I'm not going to be sitting here like putting my glasses on, being all doctorial with you and making sure that, you know, it's not like that, guys. I'm just letting you know, I don't do those types of things. It'll be very much like this, very laxed, very chill, very personalized and person-centered. That's really all it's for. And I just think it's extremely valuable, which is part of the reason why I connected everyone to it. Another thing that's really important that you're going to see within the Be Unique community as well, when you click on the links and you're going to see a lot of information in there, is you're going to also see a lot of discounts populating through there, because I think it's important for everyone to also have access to a lot of discounts nowadays, because everything is constantly getting hiked up. And I don't know about you guys, but I am so tired of going places and paying through the nose for stuff that we should not have to do. So anytime that I see good discounts for anything that's going to be beneficial for you guys, I'm making sure that I'm pulling it and routing it right on to the Be Unique community. And I'm going to try to keep it freshly updated for you guys. So if there's anything, whether it's fitness related, healthcare related, mental health related, lifestyle related, that's going to pop up there as well. And it's a discount that's going to be universal, meaning that it's not just going to be for you. You're going to also be able to utilize that for friends and family and really spread the love, because that's what it's for. It's not anything that's going to be selfish, okay? Thank you so much. We're going to make sure that we use everything and really get the most out of it at this point. Another thing I'm doing is collabs. I love to love people. It is no joke. Everyone knows this about me. I do it to a fault. A lot of people that have known me have seen me in public. I tend to talk to people that sometimes they ask for it, sometimes they don't. Depends. Thank you. And I like to connect. So I'm going to get to know you on your level more often than not. And then, very similar to what I said in my last live, I'm going to connect with you on that level. So it's not just within work, it's also in my personal life and out and about as well. So my husband will definitely say that. Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes not. He's not always interested in speaking to people. I, on the other hand, usually am. So because of that, I think it's really, really valuable to always be available for people in need as well. Because yes, just like Tenley said, I am a social butterfly, and I think it's really important to help people when they're in a time of need. So with that being said, you're gonna see on the Be Unique community, there's accesses to a Born This Way Foundation. This is a place where I actually just went recently and got certified to help people. Now, anyone can do this. It does not have to be a mental health professional doing it. It really is just for the greater good of the community. It's an easy step process. It does take time because you have to learn about mental health as a whole and how to help a community and a person in need when they do need help. So that's something that everyone can do if you are interested in this and don't want to go into any kind of bachelor degree or master level course, just so you know it is out there. And then also going back to collabs as well, I do want to work with other people, other professionals, other entrepreneurs, anyone that's beneficial for the mental health community. So you guys have seen recently, I posted about a recent collab we've done. That's for journals. So anyone that's interested in journaling, anyone that's good with putting their thoughts down on paper and pen, anyone that wants self-guided help, anyone that doesn't want one-on-one attention or can do it on their own with a little bit of help, that's what you're going to want to use. You're going to want to get those journals. We can customize them. They're really good for people who already have their own business too. You can work with me directly and I could work with the business owner. We can customize them for your business. We can do bulk orders for them. We've already talked about that as well. So you're going to have a discount code through me in order to get a certain percentage off. And then you're also going to have that discount that you can automatically use just by simply clicking on the link as well if you don't use the code associated with it. So those are just two important things to note, okay? Another thing I just want to put in there, because there's a couple things that obviously I want to talk about because I haven't really been on here. I've just been posting. You're going to see me now more often than not because that's important to me. Before, it was more like blurbs. I wanted to test the water. I wanted to see if anyone was even interested in mental health because, let's be honest, not everyone is. And I wasn't really sure if this was going to be something that people wanted to talk about because I was always interested in it, but the community, not so much at some points. But now I'm seeing it is a hot topic. I always knew it was a hot topic, but everyone was not so accepting of it. This is an area that everyone needs to speak about. Not just women, not just children, not just the elderly, all communities across the entire lifespan. It is a human development issue. So if you have any questions regarding mental health as a whole, you can always feel free to reach out to me directly. If I do not have answers for you, I have plenty of resources and amazing contacts. Now, fun stuff. I am promising that to the best of my ability, I will be coming on Facebook live every Tuesday at 7-ish, emphasis on the ish, because I have 2 kids, and giving you everything I have in terms of updates, anything exciting that's going on, any kind of recent collabs, any kind of new innovations, any kind of new coupons, any kind of new anything fun, honestly, because we're going to try to keep it lighthearted as much as possible as well. And I want to hear from you. Don't forget to hit those stars on any of my videos, stars on any of my posts, stars on anything will automatically allow me to upgrade and automatically equal money for me. So stars are extremely important. I don't care about stars so much. Social media cares about stars, just so we all know this. So I would not be doing my due diligence on social media if I did not mention stars. And again, I will be linking anything important. Now, you will also see me sharing with you anything that I personally use myself. I am not a person who likes to say, oh, try this because it's amazing, but I don't actually use it myself. So in my Amazon storefront, all you see is one poster with summer things. Every single thing on that summer poster, I have myself, I use myself. Case in point, I am sitting in front of my vanity right now, directly in front of me, and don't mind my face in front because I'm all up in the camera, but here's a good example. That hat that's on that summer thing is right here. Link is on my Amazon storefront, and it is also in my Be Unique link. Clips, right here as well. Your girl has them, and I use them right here. Spray, Sol de Janeiro, right here. Just examples, little things that are examples. I just want to show you. I would never advertise for anything if I don't use it myself. I would never link it if I don't use it myself. And again, I'm not even getting paid for those things. I just think it's really important. If it's a good product, it doesn't matter what the product is. If it's beneficial for me, I think it's going to be beneficial for you guys. And gentlemen, that's important because I don't say this for just ladies. I do gentleman things as well. So I have put in there adult coloring books that I think are beneficial. I've put in there stress reliever and meditation cards. I've put in there, what is it? It's something I have in my bathroom that I actually use every day. It's like a Bluetooth speaker that it looks like it's, God, I don't even know. It looks like a spa almost because it looks like this thing that spins around that I don't even know how to explain it, but I don't know. It looks like really cool, like music playing and like water relaxing. I'm very bad at describing this right now, but I'll bring it to the next live so you guys can see it. And it's very, very cool, but it's also linked into my stuff as well. I am from New Jersey. From New Jersey, born and raised in New Jersey. Bergen County specifically. Yes, it's just like a disc player. Thank you, Tonally. So that is pretty much all I have in terms of the updates and everything like that. Now, background and stuff like that. Very, very important because I don't want everyone sitting here thinking that, oh, this girl is amazing. She's perfect. She probably doesn't know what it's like to suffer with anything. Let's get to the nitty gritty here. Now, broken. Let's talk about being broken for a second, everybody. Being broken. Being broken is quite an experience. And coming back after being broken is probably one of the most humbling experiences ever. What I like to consider that is a phoenix rising from the ashes. Case in point, my most recent tattoo. And I'll stand for those of you who have not seen it. This right here is actually a cover-up, and I'll shout out my tattoo parlor, who's actually in my last one. You guys got a big shot of like my super big stomach. Sorry about that, because your girl needs to go on a diet on top of everything else. Anyway, so Phoenix Rising, back to that. And also sun and moon and all this other stuff. I have a snake on here. I think that when you really go through something traumatic in your life, and it doesn't really matter what it is, I'm just going to speak generally right now for everybody here. I think it's extremely important that when you break, you rise. And the rising is the most fundamentally important part of the process. So the fall down, it doesn't matter how, when, why, or even how long you stay down, but the getting back up and the how you get back up is the most important part in the process. You guys are very sweet, thank you. But no, I need to do work, and I know I need to do work. One of the things that I want you guys to know is every single person breaks, and some people break continuously over and over. Sometimes smiles can hide more pain than you will ever know. And sometimes some of the kindest people and the happiest are hiding and hurting the most. And case in point is Robin Williams, and I use him a lot in my posts. We, and I'm going to say we, and I'll tell you why in a second, want to protect the people that, ooh, it's emotional, but I'll tell you why. We want to protect the people that we care about the most, because when you suffer, anyone, when you suffer, like really suffer, you never want anyone you care about to know what that suffering feels like, right? Any one of us. So you're gonna do whatever you can to be everyone else's light, right? Because being broken or feeling broken is never fun. But you learn so much when you're cracked. You feel so much when you're cracked. You experience so much when you're cracked. And those cracks give you the ability to let in more good and more hope and more light and more kindness than you ever even knew you had the ability to give people before. So, one of the things that I want to tell all of you guys today, and one of the biggest reasons why I think it's important for you guys to know the important parts of my story, and that I'm not as light and airy and bubbly as everyone thinks I am all the time, and that I do have stuff behind all of this, is because I want all of you guys to realize that you can go through all of those hard times that you experience and come out on the other side so much stronger than you ever realized. So much stronger. And you can stand up to all of those things that you never even thought that you could before. All you have to do is really listen to what is right in your heart of hearts, because everybody has their own internal moral compass to follow. And I'm such a big believer of integrity and authenticity, which is why you'll see me post about it all the time. And if you follow that, every single thing, it's going to appear in front of you. You're going to know exactly what path to follow. You don't have to know everything. You don't have to automatically have the path laid out in front of you. You don't have to have a golden path to follow and a silver spoon in your mouth and opportunities galore in order to have this big lavish lifestyle. It doesn't make you happy. That's not happiness, everyone. You find happiness once you let that light and love in. So those people, anyone, those people that sit there and say, you need to do this to be happy, or you need to have that to be happy. No. They've never suffered. They've never sat in silence. They don't know what it's like to sit with their own thoughts. When you know how to sit still and be by yourself, and I'm talking about really sit still in silence by yourself, that's strength. When you know what you want, that's strength. When you heal, that's strength. When you have light and you're able to shine that light and help others and lead them towards it, that's strength. You guys are strong every single day. So don't ever let anyone make you feel bad about your past or what you've been through. Because no one has any right to ever make you feel bad about any of your dark moments, any of the times that you sat and broke. Because that breaking was so crucial to you rising back up stronger than you have ever imagined. And we're going to talk about all of this more. And you're going to learn so much more as to where all this strength came from and where it's going. And we're going to write some stories together. And honestly, it's going to grow and it's going to grow and it's going to grow. And you're going to see exactly where this journey is going to lead. And honestly, let's keep writing. But let's wrap it up here because I am way too soggy for a Tuesday night and way too sappy. So let's end this on a good note. So a good note for Tuesday is, it's going to be a big week. Tomorrow, like I said before, orientation day for my high schooler. The kids start school next week, and I am going to be committing myself to you guys ongoing and also looking for lots of projects and starting 3 master classes starting next week. So watch out, guys. My internship is going to be starting soon too, so girl is going to be seeing clients before you know it professionally, and then world, onward and upward we go. I really appreciate you all watching. I really appreciate all the love. I really appreciate all the comments. I appreciate everything. You have no idea. I appreciate you. Bye, everyone.